Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. This is for all signs and any sign that you may be thinking of. Please use this reading to help you to manifest a love that you are worthy of or to confirm a love that's come into your life. If you found this reading, it was meant to find you. Hopefully it's filled with loving messages today that you needed to hear. That you just were drawn to this reading for a reason and you somehow stumbled across these messages. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Spirit, I call upon you for these messages. What is it that we need to hear at this time? What is it that you have for us today? I am listening for you now. I have Rudolph, the number 17. So shining so bright, right? This sense of shining bright, a bright light. You know, maybe you're not seeing yourself that way, but you are being guided. Spirit just said you're being guided by the light. I have the number 18, the sleigh in the sky. This is taking off. There's a sense of something taking off, some action happening here. I have a party. I'm having a good time. Everything is a celebration. Feeling like I'm celebrating. I'm definitely going to say either they're saying center stage, that either somebody's putting you at the center of their life. They kind of putting you on a little bit of a pedestal here. But I have a celebration and I'm definitely happy here. The number 15. I have Mrs. Claus. Okay, she's hard at work. She needs credit. I also am picking up on just the misses, like that's something that I'm kind of hoping for someday, that I would like to have a spouse. It could be somebody who's manifesting a spouse, like will I become Mrs. Claus someday? So that could be something that we're thinking about. And then I have a blizzard, the number 5. I feel like I'm pushing through this blizzard. I feel that the blizzard's passing. I'm going to say that I've been through the blizzard, that I think that I am heading into this celebration as opposed to the blizzard. The blizzard could just be a reminder to, you know, all of us that, you know, we've all kind of traveled difficult paths. I don't think anybody has gotten away with that life is easy. So we're probably heading into a relationship with both of us have stories. Spirit, please share with me. I have a 10 of Cups. Beautiful. I have a Queen of Pentacles. I have a 2 of Swords. And I have a Devil. Okay. I'm going to say that the blizzard and the devil are connected. That whoever created this whirlwind around you, they're saying this coldness, the storm, that this devil has been removed from your life. So I would look at it that way. I would just say that it's been removed. It's in the past. You made a choice, is how I feel. I think that you are stronger than you know. And this is a feeling of wishes come true with this Queen of Pentacles. Like, I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to make the kind of life that I want, with or without someone. They're saying that I'm going to create a world of happiness. I'm going to be independent and secure and kind of live a full life with or without someone. So this 10 of Cups isn't necessarily happily ever after with my future person. It could be happily ever after the life that I want, no matter what, that I deserve to be happy no matter what, with or without somebody. So this feels like I've made up my mind. And I think that that's a good place to start with any relationship, is that I deserve to be happy. Even if this doesn't work out, right? If you start a relationship with somebody, I'm going to be happy either way. I have a King of Wands. I have a High Priestess. I have a 2 of Cups and a 9 of Wands. So I'm going to say it took me a long time to find the person that I've been looking for. Also a feeling of it took me a long time to find myself. There's this sense of I have been searching for myself. I have been, even this high priestess, I could be on a journey that spiritually I want more. I'm what I had in the past was not enough. And yeah, I want a king to come into my life that I'm passionate about, that I feel a lot of feelings for, that they are passionate for life, spirit saying. But I also want to know that this is a spiritual connection. I want to know that this person's been put in my life for a bigger reason, a bigger purpose. Otherwise, I feel like I don't want it. I feel like I've been working too hard on my spiritual growth for too long to be disappointed in anything other than a divine connection. And whether it's a soulmate, twin flame, whatever you say, but sent from the heavens. I'm going to say it that way. I'm recording this on Christmas morning, sent from the heavens above. And I think that that's all I care about, is that we're meant to be together spiritually. That's gorgeous. Let's see what they say. I have a son. It's a new beginning. I feel like you've got this beautiful sense of somebody coming into your life. I like the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Let's look at this together. I want a spiritual beginning. I want happiness. I want somebody I can share my life with. I want somebody that understands me, they're saying, that knows me, gets to know me, that I don't have to question where I stand or where I'm going or what's happening next, that I can spend future holidays with, that I can start the new year with, starting my new year with my heaven sent from above person, entering into a year of happiness and bliss and love. So I feel like that's what I'm asking for today. And it's a little bit of a kind of a Christmas wish, a Christmas blessing. Okay. And this is a feeling of sometimes wishes come true. So I feel like they're letting you know that this is sent from above. I mean, that's really the best way for me to say it. Spirit, tell me more about this connection. What is it that you need me to understand about this connection? What is it that you have for all of us? Look for the signs, they're saying. I've been seeing so many signs and synchronicities that remind me of you. It's made me feel certain that you are the one for me and we have a bigger future. I just have to figure out how to follow them. I am gaining strength and courage for that. So I like the footprints in the sand energy. I just feel like this person's either leaving something behind, like you can follow me, follow my footprints and you'll find me. So there's something going on with that. I have healing. I am healing pain from my past. I am working on letting go so I can be free to fully love you. Your love gives me hope as I am healing my past and childhood traumas. I just want you to send me love and healing energy. So this person comes into your life, and here's a spiritual energy with this high priestess, that I've done a lot of healing and I've done a lot of work on myself. So I want somebody who comes into my life that has also done the work, that I'm not going to be expected to, fix somebody or try to work through all their baggage and just hope for the best. No, I'm going to accept somebody who has also done the work. That would be nice. I have a 9 of Pentacles. I have a 9 of Cups. I have strength. And I have a 9 of Wands, 999. I want to pull that angel number just for a minute. Let me just grab that deck and see if I have an angel number that's 999. I'm curious because I got those 3 9s. And I feel like it means something. Here's 99. Let's see if they've got a 999. Let's see. I don't remember. 9 is a master number. 99. Okay, so let's take a look at both of these because there's a part of me that says I need to know this. Thank the past for the lessons and leave it where it belongs so you can make the best of the life that is still waiting to be fulfilled by only you. This person sees something amazing in you. You're unique. You're amazing. Here's the 9 of Cups with this kind of smiling Santa coming in. You know, I love this unique. I mean, nobody is, there's only one Santa, right? There's only one Santa out there and there's only one you. So maybe that's what Spirit's letting you know, just this sense of this person sees you as so unique, so special. And they see you also as, here's my Strength card. You're courageous for some reason. Look at this. It is time to get to work on the realization of your soul's mission in life. You have a higher purpose in this life that is yours and only yours to fulfill. Unleash your true power. I love this. This is Spirit's way of reminding you that no matter what, with or without someone in your life, that you have this spiritual energy that they need you to tap into today, that they need you to know that your soul has a mission. Part of your soul's mission could be with somebody, but part of your soul's mission could be working on things that has nothing to do with a partner, and that's okay too. So I feel like Spirit just needed to let you know, or just remind you, I would say. I think these are things that we know, but sometimes it's nice to hear them again. Spirit, please share with me this divine connection sent from above. What is it that you want me to hear? The 10 of Wands. I have a 6 of Swords. I have a 7 of Cups. And I have a 3 of Cups. They're sharing with me that I have spent a lot of time moving on. I've spent a lot of time, yes, I've either dated a lot of people, I have seen a lot of things, all the way till I feel like the celebration begins. Like I'm not going to settle. I'm not going to give in to just anybody. I'm going to keep moving forward and be the best self so that I get all the way to that celebration, so that I know that when it comes into me that it's genuine and it's real, they're sharing. Spirit, let me know what it is you want me to know today. I have midnight meetings, connecting just for sex. No, I'm not interested in that. I deserve more. So I'm moving on. Like there's this incredible empowerment feeling today. There's a sense of self, higher self, just a high value, things like that. I have them overwhelmed, stressed. Somebody is stressed. So many of us are very empathic. So be careful that you're not taking into your energy somebody who projects their stress onto you, because you're working really hard at having that high elevation of spirituality. I have doubts. I wonder if this is too good to be true. You want the person who's positive and doesn't have, this feels like a lot of baggage, doesn't it? It feels like somebody who isn't bringing to the table what you need. I have a foundation in flirting. Now that sounds more what I'm looking for. I like the little seeds because I feel like all I have to do is plant one seed and it's going to grow. I also like this fun energy, this flirty, fun, playful, let's see where this goes energy. So I'm not looking for somebody who is going to come in and just dump all their garbage on me, or escape through sex, or have, I don't know what I want, but, let's be friends with benefits. You're so much better than that is how it's coming into me today. And whoever's being sent to you is being sent from above. They had said in the beginning, they're putting you center stage. Let's go back to that for a second. You're shining bright and center stage is what they said. I have a Page of Wands. I have a Nine of Pentacles. I have a Hanged Man. Yeah, they're waiting for the right one too. And I have an Ace of Swords. So that came into me as almost like I see it crystal clearly that you're the one. And they could see it right from the beginning. They could be very, very attracted to the fact that you won't be with just anybody, or that you're picky, or that you are very strong and independent and you do have courage, and you definitely are not going to settle. So this is definitely somebody who sees you as a very strong person that they could be with. And I feel like they make up their mind very fast. I have a Three of Pentacles. I have a Five of Wands. I have a Five of Pentacles. And I have a Five of Swords. So I have a 555. Look at this, straight across. Okay, where are those angel numbers again? They're calling me. Let's see, 555. That sounds like a message, doesn't it? Spirit, what is it that you need us to know with all these fives? Is there trouble ahead? Is there energy around difficulty in some way? I want to know. I can handle it. Be honest with us. I'm optimistic. I'm staying optimistic. So even through troubling times, even through difficult times, or times that I might have a hard time with, a major shift is about to come into your life. Experience and change your past direction. Be open and stay positive and stay optimistic. So Spirit may saying, hey, whoever's coming into your life accepts you and whatever circumstances you're in, maybe whatever situation you're in, whatever struggles you may have, whatever difficulties you may have. We all have them. It's not like they're going to walk into somebody who has like this perfect life. Adaptable, being flexible. Flexibility is your forte. When life throws you a curveball, you can easily adapt to new circumstances and find excitement in the unexpected change. Be brave and be bold in your endeavors and be adaptable. So they're sharing with these two cards that your life is about to change. And there's an incredible sense of whoever's coming into your life accepts you for everything. So if you have a lot going on in your life, the good news is that they're like, okay, that's, I got a lot of stuff in my life too. And maybe we talk about that, but hopefully it's not in a baggage point of view. It's in a, it's life. I just feel like it's just life. Spirit, what else do you need us to know today? What else do you want us to hear? I have misinformed and Aries energy. Okay, so miscommunication, not thinking before speaking. I want somebody who understands me. I want somebody who listens. So Spirit knows that. And that could be, so if you're starting in a relationship with somebody and they're saying, that's not what I said, over and over again, or you're misunderstanding me, or you're twisting my words, you might have a problem with that person. I'm moving in together with this Cancer energy. So I have this new apartment, new house, starting a new life together. This feels like something I'm definitely excited about. I'm looking forward to. I'm optimistic about the future with you. So a Cancer energy. I have a Gemini energy, stressed, overwhelmed. So making sure that somebody isn't bringing their problems into your relationship. And like I said, I mean, there's a certain level of I understand and that people have stress and you're allowed to talk about these things. But if somebody's using you as their dumping ground, that's not going to work either. So I don't want to talk about your stress nonstop, or I don't want to talk about your ex nonstop, or all your financial problems. You know, like that's not going to be fun for me. I have calculate. Okay, so this looks like my Scorpio energy. Okay. Planning a strategy, adding things up, analyzing a situation, observing the small details. That can go both ways, you know, like you need to take a look at things a little closer, they're saying, or you need to make some good calculated decisions for yourself. You need to make decisions for your future, what's important. If you're inviting somebody into your energy, you really need to know that this connection is going to benefit you. And sometimes spirit's just reminding you of what you don't want, right? So that's something we need to take a look at. Maybe sometimes we're so like excited about somebody, we miss the red flags. So we want to see those as well. Tell me more about this connection. I have an Aquarius, the inventor, unconventional ideas, progress, a little bit of a thinking outside of the box to make things work. Like maybe this living situation needs some problem solving. We've got some logistics to go through. We've got to sell somebody's house. We've got to move somebody. So a little bit of somebody being good at just problem solving and planning, things like that. I have a twin energy with this Gemini, flip-flopping, duality, taking off the mask. You can see that she has already taken off the mask. So they're saying, do you see me? Do you see me clearly? So this person wants to be seen. You want to be seen. I feel like the masks come off. So that feels important to know for some reason. Maybe you're struggling with somebody that you feel like they have their masks up and you're trying to get closer to them. The masks come off. This looks like my Capricorn energy, the ruler, responsible, build stable systems. So I've got this kind of strength coming in. I like the responsibility. I'll take on the responsibility. I have a Pisces energy. Within 6 to 9 months, they could be giving you a time frame. Princess of Water. So this divine feminine energy shining, they're saying the divine feminine energy coming to the surface, almost like it was beneath the surface and it came up and broke the surface and like a pond or a lake. Spirit, please share with me. I have a gardener, beautiful Taurus energy, patience, nurturing, steady. So there's some real grounding energy happening there. So that would be inviting, wouldn't it? I have Neptune, the Hanged Man, spirituality, making sure that we're not with somebody, because this is going to be a spiritual connection. They already shared with us that we don't want to be with somebody who wants just like sexual escapes or, creating false hopes and dreams. We want somebody who is grounded, somebody who has good ideas for sure, somebody who is responsible. They had said, bottom of the deck, I'm going to go with these two. I have a Wheel of Fortune in Jupiter, and I have this turning point in destiny. And then I have this Aquarius energy, the star. I have hope, faith, and healing. So do we have somebody coming that is willing to take off their masks, that is has done the healing. We did talk about that earlier, that I've healed, you've healed, and that's why this connection is coming together and starting to manifest. So that feels good. I feel drawn to one more deck of cards. So let me grab another deck. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you need me to know today? The 10 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. I have a 9 of Cups. And I have a 6 of Wands. There's my celebration. It's almost like at the end of the journey, we celebrate. We've got to get through something. We got to work at it. This love will grow. The 9 of Cups is coming into me as this love will grow. This love will grow over time. I also like the kind of mermaid energy where it's kind of magical. You know, there's something magical about this, and I'm feeling it. So that's coming through. I have a Sun. I would say there's something magical in this, even just from the beginning. We could start to feel, you know, the vibe. We could feel the energy. We could feel that I think you're the one. I feel like this is going to work, you know, something like that. But I think some Christmas wishes and Christmas blessings are coming in. I will say that. Let's get some blessings. Let's see what they have for you. I like that they shared those angel numbers with us. That was fun. Spirit, what blessings do you have for this union or for us today? What is it that you need us to know? I have a blessing on growing older. How about growing older together? Isn't that beautiful? Wouldn't that be wonderful? But I see us growing old together. I have a blessing to bring prosperity. This is a prosperous connection that together we do amazing, that we work hard together and we create a life of abundance together. And a blessing on a journey. Is this a beautiful journey ready to start, ready to take place? I love that. And can I have one more, please, Spirit? And a blessing on forgiveness, maybe letting go, trusting, being good to yourself. You know that you're wise. You know that you've got this feeling of I can do anything with or without somebody in my life. They gave you a lot of that today, you know, reminding you that you're a shining light, you're center stage. But I do feel like someone is coming that is being sent from above. Your life is about to change, and whoever this is, the mask come off. I loved that. So let's put this out into the universe for today. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Thank you always for your kind words and your comments. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, kathymamolin.psychicmedium.com, and check out my other 2 channels. I'll put the links in the description below.